Some choices sound easy until you realize what saying yes actually means. No hints, just say yes or no and face whatever comes next. Ready to test your limits? Here are the rules. Rule 1. You have 3 seconds to answer each question. Rule 2. If you say yes, you must complete the challenge. Rule 3. Count how many dares you accepted. Would you say yes to eating 10 spicy wings in a row? Would you say yes to singing in public for $100? Would you say yes to jumping into a cold pool at midnight? Would you say yes to letting your friend post your worst photo online? Would you say yes to dancing in front of a crowd for 1 minute? Would you say yes to drinking a mystery smoothie made by your friends? Would you say yes to wearing mismatched clothes all day? Would you say yes to calling your crush and saying hi randomly? Would you say yes to doing 50 push-ups without stopping? Would you say yes to eating a spoonful of hot sauce? Would you say yes to shouting your name in a public place? Would you say yes to trying a new hairstyle chosen by your friend? Would you say yes to walking backward for 5 minutes? Would you say yes to letting someone else control your phone for 10 minutes? Would you say yes to singing your favorite song out loud on the street? Would you say yes to doing a TikTok dance in front of strangers? Would you say yes to eating a slice of lemon without making a face? Would you say yes to pretending to be a celebrity for 5 minutes? Would you say yes to wearing your socks on your hands for an hour? Would you say yes to drinking a mix of random sodas together? Would you say yes to doing an embarrassing dare picked by a friend? Would you say yes to calling a random number and saying, "I did it"? Would you say yes to eating a weird food combination your friends choose? Would you say yes to holding an ice cube until it melts? Would you say yes to acting like a superhero in public? Would you say yes to wearing your clothes inside out all day? Would you say yes to doing a funny face for a full minute? Would you say yes to doing a karaoke performance live on video? Would you say yes to letting someone draw on your face with washable markers? Would you say yes to eating a spoonful of mustard? Would you say yes to copying your best friend for 1 hour? Would you say yes to saying yes to everything for 10 minutes? Would you say yes to doing 20 jumping jacks in the rain? Would you say yes to doing your best impression of your teacher? Would you say yes to speaking in rhymes for 5 minutes? Would you say yes to letting a friend style your hair however they want? Would you say yes to recording a funny dance and posting it online? Would you say yes to trying to balance a book on your head for 2 minutes? Would you say yes to letting someone prank call you live? Would you say yes to doing your most embarrassing story as a dramatic act? So, how many dares did you actually say yes to? Would you still do them for real? Comment your total and get ready, the next round's even wilder. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. More yes or no coming every week.